Did they plan to improve ETS2? Well, they're still supporting it. I don't know what the medium to long-term plan is, though. I just hope they've got one. You want broken, dirty and rusty trucks. Started my career in rubbish second-hand trucks. Now that's something I've always wanted. You know, and I've seen that kind of gameplay in games from 20 years ago. Even Ports of Call had that. It started out with rust bucket ships. Dynamite Andy, thank you for 32 months, Dynamite Andy. Bring back fake beards. Use hard economy, which does help mid-game. Yeah, I've seen that one, Ian. I think that's the thing, though, Ian, isn't it? The fact that you're seeing those kind of mods, you know, mods that make the game more difficult and challenging is as a direct result of people who are in that kind of mid to end game, who are looking at it going, this is not a challenge, how do I make it a challenge? Stevie LFC could do what Dovetail Games do with Train Sim. Move to a new engine, but I guess they don't have the financial support. Well, Dovetail, when they moved to a new engine, they basically got a whole load of external investment, so they would have had to have sold a chunk of their company to a lot of investors to get that. They got a massive cash injection, and then went off and built new engines and a new Train Sim and all that kind of stuff. That's a corporate decision. Will they ever make a third one? Don't know. Rip mods and DLC? Yeah, currently. They'll open it up. It's just not ready yet. Good night, Calvin. Twi Christine, 14 months. Woohoo! Good afternoon from Canada, eh? Thank you for 14 months, Twi Christine. I hope STS never does what Dovetail did. I don't think they will. I don't think that's their way. First you want to have box trucks and own trailers. Own trailers is something people have wanted for a long time. Oh, look at this for awkwardness. A double trailer and then a reverse park. What a scumbag. Wow. If the double trailer wasn't there, this wouldn't be so bad, but what a faff. Good night, Jimmy. You'd like to have contracts such as having to move a certain amount of goods at a given time. Yeah, exactly, like Transocean, exactly Wi-Fi gaming, but that is something that you can build with like VTCs. Yeah? So, imagine like an online world, an online engine that was generating those kind of jobs, but it wasn't just generating individual jobs. It was generating supply and demand between companies. It was saying, this company needs all of this stone from here. It needs like 24,000 tons of it within 6 months or whatever. And you as a VTC could pick up that contract and then give the contract to your drivers. Yeah? And if you deliver it all on time, then you get a big fat bonus and all the drivers get a big fat bonus. So that gives you the reason to truck. That's exactly what I'm talking about. It's all that kind of functionality that needs to be built. Community goals, exactly. What do I think about the new Scania, the new Italy DLC? I can't wait for it to release. Right, let's job market. Let's go to Cologne. Apples. Apples to Bremerhaven. Truck batteries to Finland. That sounds like a long drive. Blimey. Floor panels back to Sheffield. Not going to do that. 17 tons going in that direction. Atlantic cod fillet. Wait, what? Doesn't make any sense. Why would you be shipping Atlantic cod, which came from here, from Cologne to Edinburgh? Doesn't make any sense. Do the big load. Well, the biggest load we have here is 30 tons. Apples up to Bremerhaven. Is there a link to the trailer in the sheet? Yeah, line 43, donkey. For the truck, if you're on about. Not sure we're on about the trailer, though. Maybe the last delivery brought in the bad ones. Floor panels, that was the wrong way. Dry milk. Kind of depends where we want to go, doesn't it? There's a couple of towns that apparently I haven't discovered. That wouldn't take us in that direction. Neither would any of these. I'll take that. 50 minutes to get though, we should be fine. 30 tons. Hopefully we'll be fine. Wait, how far away is this pickup? Okay. We should be able to make that in a game hour. I think we should be fine. Door's already been on. Oh, that's not good. On deck Steam, you've asked that question literally 5 times in the last minute. Yeah, if you wanted Dolly, it's already been on, unfortunately. You'll be in the living room right now watching TV with Mr. Squirrel. Email the CEO of SCS, the website knows enough people to request. No, please don't do that, Pickle Silvermoon. Seriously, think about what you're asking though. Think about what you're asking. You're basically spamming... You're spamming the CEO of SCS, saying... and asking everybody from this community to do that. Like, that's really not going to help him or us if you do that. That's not the way to get things done, just by bombarding somebody's inbox with requests for stuff, is it? So please don't do that. Why wouldn't it work? Isn't it obvious? It's just going to annoy him? That's why. And then I'll probably get an email off him going, what the heck is this? Like, why is everybody from your community just flooding my inbox? You know, it's just not going to help me or us get anything done. They already have a forum. I'm pretty certain you can just go and post things on the forum, and then people can vote on it and stuff, and they have moderators who look at their forums. They can take all the best ideas and feed them back. What is this truck doing? You think you're coming down with the cold code for? I've managed to avoid it so far. Yeah, but that's not the thing, Pickle. What will happen is people will, in the email, say things like, oh, I was watching Squirrel stream, blah, 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 blah. You know? And then it'll just look like it came from here. That's what it'll look like. Wow, there doesn't like there's much room on this pickup. Chippy Arnold. Thank you for subbing, Chippy. Welcome to the house. Can we give Chippy a nutty welcome, guys? Let's see what kind of trailer designs we can go for. Why does it give you 3 identical ones? I don't quite get that.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Alright, we'll just take the default one. Rez White, welcome back. Thank you for the resume, Rez. We'll just take one of these. Rip. And this is why you don't normally have doubles outside of Scandinavia. Right. Let's pick that up. We'll have to do that with it, I'm afraid. Of course, we're facing the wrong way. Actually, the blue works quite nicely. See that, Train fan? Mom, Squirrel's cheating again, Mom! I don't know, watch this stupid squirrel, he keeps cheating, Mom. Pickle, you're not starting a riot, bro, don't worry about it. It's all good. It's just not the way to do things, that's all. No Christmas for Squirrel. Sad face. Oh, it's heavy, this trailer. I can feel the weight. Squirrel, don't make me comment. Tell Mrs. Squirrel you're cheating. Hey, new Axel. It's not cheating if it's available in the game. Hey, it's not cheating anyway, is it? It's an offline single-player game. What the heck? What the hell? Is a tree in there? There's actually a tree in the middle of the road. Drop down to side lights. It's frustrating the game. I have all the DLCs. You're right. There's nothing. Once you give all the garbage, you get around level 40, and I got on the forums. I know it's frustrating. I totally agree with you. Completely agree. It is frustrating. Things seem to move at a slow pace, and the stuff that we, the truckers want, doesn't seem to actually get focused on. Does pineapple go on pizza? I like pineapple on pizza, but I know it's a bit of a Marmite thing for a lot of people. Ham and pineapple pizza is one of my favourites. I love it. But I know a lot of people go, oh, pineapple, oof. On pizza, oof. My number one wanted feature at the minute. Official multiplayer with rentable servers, because I would rent a server for my community and we could play on it, and we could properly moderate it so that everybody on there is driving properly and trucking properly, and a lot of people would, including myself, would get a lot of fun out of that. And then on top of that, I would layer virtual trucking stuff like we just talked about, so that everybody in there could be doing something for the virtual truck company, and that would bring a lot of fun to a lot of people's lives, I reckon. It is called a Hawaiian, yeah. It's the same that cheese is called margarita. I don't really know where these names come from, though. I can actually eat pineapple, just, out of a tin. Pineapple rings. I love pineapple. I can drink pineapple juice, no problem. I love it. Margarita means butterfly. What? In what language? Hello, what's this? It's a broken down Renault. Being hauled by a Scania. What can you say about that? You have to go and see if you can overclock your desktop PC. Okay. Have fun. You're not sharing, you'll need to get your own. But Mom, Servius is bullying me. He won't share. The only pizza is like a margarita. It's classed as a boring pizza. Well, it's basically just cheese and tomato, isn't it? I mean, it's not that it's boring, it's just that it's got no toppings, really. Can't you just not rent a server and then officially TSTMP? No, Jack. I don't think they're allowed to, I think SCS allows the multiplayer mod on the basis that they don't charge for it. That's my theory on this. It's completely unproven. It's a complete theory. But since they don't allow servers to be rented, it kind of seems obvious that they're not allowed to, because otherwise I'm pretty certain they would. There'll be demand for it as well, you know. Private servers would be cool. Bloater, I know he's been really busy the last couple of weeks updating, doing stuff, so he's not been able to update the foggy weather mod much. So I don't know what the deal is in terms of release dates for it. Yeah, Samtel, they can open up servers, they can open up private servers for private use. They can do that, but they're not charging for it, are they? So you can't rent one. One sec, let me just get rid of a troll.
Happy anniversary,
Let me just swat a fly. Keybob, thank you for 12 months, Keybob. Thanks so many hours of great content. Keep up doing what you're doing, Yachts 3. Thank you very much, Keybob. Thank you for a year's support. Happy anniversary. Enjoy the gold cap. E11Z13, thank you for the resume. Oh god. Eyes on the road. Wouldn't want people to accuse me of being a rubbish driver now, would I? I might burn your logo in wood acrylic and post it to you if you want. What would I do with it? Flying bells? Sorry, flying heels. Keep calling you different names. Flying heli, flying bells. It's the last bit of your name. I get the flying bit. But then it says T-H-E-I-L-S. Oh, it's flying the ILS. Gotcha. Now I see it. Why didn't you capitalize that? I really wish you'd have capitalized that name a little bit. Because when my brain sees that last part of the word, it looks like helis, but it's not. Skeeter, thank you for 31 months, Skeeter. Bloater, not Bloater, Code 4. Have a good night. You can capitalize your name on Twitch without changing your name. That's actually true, I think. You can actually just go to your settings and change it so that you have like capital F for flying and then capital T for the, and then you can even capitalize ILS. And then people will actually say your name correctly. Including me. I'm not judging the name PC Kelly, I'm not judging it. I'm saying that when you look at it, let me put it this way. When you're streaming, you glance at things, right? You glance at names, you glance at sentences, you try to pick up what you can. If you glance at his name, it's very hard to read the word flying the ILS. It didn't change. Oh my god. Did you hit save and refresh the page, maybe? I don't know. You might have to sort of refresh the page, maybe. I'm not sure. Or maybe it'll take a bit of time for Twitch to filter it around. There you go, it's changed now. See? It's fixed. Flying the ILS. That is so much easier to read. summery picture right there. Let's try to remember what summer looked like, guys, because, you know, let's face it, it's gone. Oh, stupid thing just wants to constantly hold the retarder down. When does the UK have a summer? Hey, we had at least a week of summer. There was at least a week when it went over 30 Celsius, I remember it. And it was back in July, I think. Alright, on deck, see you later. You're having summer number 2, 96 Fahrenheit today, Black Mutt. So that's what, about 32 Celsius? That's quite nice and warm, that is. Mr. Carolan, remember both days as well. What this trailer? You still call hacks on the fact that it was so warm and non-British when I visited, Bez? Well, it's obviously down to your perfect timing, Bez. To be honest, Baz, the fact that you got sunny weather in Birmingham, I mean, Birmingham can tend to be very mixed weather up there. It's the Midlands, you know, it can change. It can be sunny and then it can just be binning it down. So it's quite changeable. If you went down to sort of London, it's not quite so unstable. It really depends where you are. If you're on the west side, you tend to see more rain than on the east side. Go in here. Okay. Mustang, thank you for 22 months. "22 months of exploring the highways of Europe and US. Great way to see the world on a wet Sunday evening. Cheers, mate." Thank you, Mustang. Ouch. An extra 1% damage on the truck. We'll take it. D-Duck, have a good night. See you Thursday. Oh no, Scotland. Scotland's even more changeable, Servius. You can have absolutely beautiful day in Scotland, and you can absolutely get wrecked on the same day. It's completely weird. What's your record number of viewers, Gaz? Just over 10,000. What's the worst accident you've had in the game so far? I don't know, you probably need to ask the community that one, I can't remember. When was that, Roru? Twice? Once when I was playing DayZ years ago, and they did like a DayZ, almost like a battle royale, what you'd call it now, tournament. And there was me and, I think it was me and Gotti entered. I think. And obviously a bunch of people got whittled down, and as people died, the viewers just basically went to the people that were still alive. And whilst I was alive, we peaked over 10k. And then the second time, when ATS was launching, just before it launched, and I got to stream it, we just peaked at 10,000, mostly held 9,000 on a couple of days that I streamed it for the entire weekend. But we peaked at 10, just about. And that was about, what, 18 months ago? Once in your life, you get to watch a live play. Hello from New Zealand. Night. Hello, sir. I understand you guys down there, it's a bit of an awkward stream time for you. US number 9872 on the ATS stream. It's kind of hard to tell though, because the number's constantly cached. That is the double trailer that you see in Denmark, Sweden and Norway. Well, this one. Yeah, the mod itself comes with another mod that allows the doubles outside in Pro Mods areas or just Scandinavia. So I basically enabled the Pro Mod one. So anywhere where the Pro Mods are, it will spawn these trailers in double, which is kind of cool. Flight 670, thank you for the resume. I use sound mods, yeah, Puita. I use the Sound Fixes mod pack, which is in the workshop. We get off here? Let's go. Don't know if we're going to get through these lights. Yep. Almost there. The retarded sound you hate is caused by the Sound Fixes mod super subs. Yeah, but I can't just disable it. Unfortunately, there's no options to disable certain parts of Sound Fixes. You get all or nothing. It'd be great if you could configure it in some way. Pringle, it's the Kraker mod pack. I'm not sure I added it to the mod spreadsheet. I'm gonna sneeze. Called it. It's weird how quickly a sneeze comes on you. It's like, oh my god, I'm gonna sneeze. There's nothing you can do. Boom. You used to hate it in like motorbiking in spring when obviously the hay fever season. Terrible. When you're on a motorbike and you've got a helmet and everything like that, there's nothing you can do. Let's go around the back. Well, in a spacesuit, it's probably not so bad, Dr. D, because you're getting filtered air constantly. But on a motorbike, you've got a helmet on, and you're getting pollinated, dusty air coming in through your visor. We want it 4 centimeters back, Squirrel. Okay. What the? Did you see that? That metal arm that came out. That was a fun little drive. What's my dream motorbike and why? I had my dream motorbike, Stinky. BMW R1200 GS is pretty much all you need in life. It'll do everything you want. I only sold it because I just wasn't biking anymore. Right, Jeff, got any more jobs? I have to leave the stream any minutes. I just wanted to ask you if you'll be doing the Bella Italia DLC stream key giveaway before it releases. Like you did with the Viva France DLC. I guess, I mean, I don't know. I'll ask Pavel. I'm sure he'll give me some keys. So I'll probably be able to give some out. These are not very exciting trailers, are they? What about down the road? Dry milk. Great trailer, but 170k drive. Completely rubbish. That one would allow me to go through there, which is a town we don't have yet, or even possibly both of them have rerouted it. 61 tons. What? That one? Pet food. No good. Plastics goes the wrong way, really. Your favourite bike manufacturers are Honda and Yamaha. Yeah, but both of them have motorbikes that are rubbish as well as motorbikes that are fantastic. It's not just about the manufacturer. The carrots are a double, but with the new rear trailer missing. I don't follow. I used to have a Fireblade, Mrs. Geek Thumb. The Fireblade is an awesome machine. But, and it, you know, it's such a planted machine. Goes like crazy. But, I got to the point where I just didn't want to be on a bike that puts so much strain on your wrist because you're constantly in that racing position. It's much more comfortable on the R1200. And, you know, up to about 60 miles an hour, the R1200 actually outdoes the Fireblade because it has way more torque. It will just be like, boom, shaft drive. It's such a machine. Off a standing lights, it can just do anything. It's just an insane machine. After that, the Fireblade will just keep going. But most of your driving is like 0 to 70 miles per hour, and a lot of it is countryside street. And that BMW is just amazing. It has torque in any range. BCS double trailer up to 25 meters is allowed in Denmark and Norway on special routes. At Sverige, you're currently trying on some routes a 32-meter road train. In Germany, the trucks are over 18.5. Thank you, BCS. Scooters are nice to ride. And scooters are great, like, in and around towns and stuff. You know, short trips and that kind of thing. They do the job really well. They do what they're designed to do. Oh, Sverige equals Sweden. Gotcha. I just take that from Bremen, just teleport there. Get down the road with it. Can't be bothered driving there. Wait, what? Look at that, that's it. Your dream bike would be a compound your T-Rex. Tell you what, when I was up in Scotland on that BMW, some of the best biking I've ever done.
Oh, yeah.
Scotland on a motorbike is just heaven. It really is. Amazing scenery, complete freedom, and not much in the way of traffic. It's just lakes, mountains, trees, everything that you want. Top. Oh, it's not lined up. Watch that trailer there. Watch that leg. How cool's that? Who was that? Darkfire989. Thank you for subbing, Darkfire. Welcome to NetHouse. Thank you for your support. Right, just before we set off, let me just open another can of a certain beverage. Glorified gamer. Have you ever said, I see a little silhouette of a man on Siri to your phone? I have not. My guess would be it will come back with something like Scaramouche, Scaramouche, do you do the fandango? That's what I would guess at. Will you review the newly released Western Hydraulics pack on Train Simulator? I'll have to ask him for a key, I guess. I didn't even know it was out. I've not been focused on the old train sim. Oh, I wouldn't want a gold wing. Flying ILS. Just too big and bulky for me. Have you got a lifetime supply of Spezi? No. What the heck? Let's put it in 1L instead of 1H, that would actually help. No, I've currently got a Baz time supply of Spezi. You've only got all the DLC for West Coast Mainline Southland Train Sim 2017. It's a very good freeway route. I think I need to be in that left lane. I just love the way the AI completely does not care about your indicator. Like if you say, I need to change lanes, it literally just does nothing. It doesn't try and move. It doesn't brake, it doesn't accelerate, it doesn't change lane if it can. It just goes, whatever. Roblox, thank you for the resume. How long will a bastard time supply last? I'm guessing around 3 weeks. I remember a rewrite of the AI in this game. I remember them going on about how the AI responded to your indicators. I remember testing it. I remember seeing it happen. And somehow, it now doesn't. So what happened? Hey Baz, I don't drink them off stream though. I just have one on each stream. Bonus game question, you have 5,000 hours in the FS series and 1,400 in ETS ATS. If I get train sim, am I going to have another life sync? What, the old one or the new one? Because the new one doesn't have enough content to be a life sync, and the old one does, but your bank balance may not be able to cope with it. So, I don't know. No, not the new one. There's only like 2 DLCs. There's basically a bunch of scenarios and then a 24-hour schedule that you can play. But it's not an infinite amount of time. It's... You'll only want to go up that same piece of track so many times. I don't know, Kid Funk. I've wanted that for a long time as well. Just make the AI behave differently. Wow, that is bright. That is seriously bright. Do you think you are done with Train Sim World till another DLC comes out, Connor? Depends what you mean by done. We've driven the route, we've tried all the trains in it, all the locos in it. What is there left to do at the moment? It's not like I can buy another locomotive from some third party, install it and try that on the line. It's not like I can buy an expansion of the line. I can't do any of those things yet. Not by J10. Yeah, there is for the original Train Sim Mickey, but he's talking about Train Sim World. Finding new ways, bring logistics. What does that mean, finding new ways? The Master Key Simulation 8 GAT Class 460 Gatwick Express. Is that going to be on Steam? Is that going to be available on Steam, do you know? Pepperasi. Or Pepper Ace, I don't know how to say your name. Connor, it's unlikely I'll do videos on it. I might do one more just on the freight side of it, maybe. And that'll be it. Yeah, I've done the cargo run, gamer. We did the cargo run on stream, I think. Well, Mickey, I think Train Sim World is obviously a very slow burn. Until they get that third-party content out there, the SDK, we're just going to be waiting on the official DLC, and that's going to be, what, every 6 months or something? How fast? Why is this guy so popular, Sneaky Cat? I don't know. I often ask myself the same question. Hang around, maybe you'll figure it out. You can tell me. I wish Spin Ties would come out with some new content for the game. Was a blast. Well, Spin Ties is going to get re-released at the end of October as Mud Runner. And the original developer is now back in the mix, so you can expect it to actually be developed. I think it's 31st of October, Yachts, I'm not sure. It's like the end of October, I think. Yeah, I'm so glad to see Spin Tires out of the mud. Oh, the puns, the puns. It's good to see it back under development now with a different publisher, because obviously the developer fell out with the original one and that just really strangled the game. And it was such a unique game. I hope he now adds a bunch of things that everybody wanted, such as the ability to attach more than one winch. Bigger maps, better objectives. The dev is such a whining little kid though, I wouldn't want to work with him. I don't know anything about the dev. There's no doubt that he's talented, but if he's a whining little kid, then he's going to be hard to work with. Tasmanias, thank you for the host. Oh my god, which way are we going here? Well, we're not going that way. Scrap mechanic. I don't know, we'll probably pick it up for fun at some point. And so the rain comes back. Wow, that's a heck of a climb out of there. Look how bright this thing is, considering the weather. Look at the weather, and it's like day glow green and yellow. Let's get a quick photo in the rain. Mafia 3, I've not done Mafia 3. I've stayed away from it due to sort of mixed reviews. How many tons? 30. It's a lot of dry milk here. The new publisher is the Farming Sim one, Focus Entertainment. Yep. It's a very big Ocado delivery. Some serious weather. Yeah, I like Mafia 2 as well. Although some of the DLC was great, some of it was just grindy.